अबे किस बारे में वीडियो बना दी वाली? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Raymond and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are going to look at the top most awaited bikes in 2019. Yes, 2019 is just almost there. I mean, 2018 भी खत्म हो गया, 2019 आने वाला है. And कौन सी ऐसी बाइक्स है जो हम देखने वाले 2019 में? Come on. हर साल बहुत ज़्यादा हाइप होता है बाइक मार्केट में कि ये बाइक आएगी वो बाइक आएगी, बट most of them do not make it to the market. So right now, realistically speaking, let's look at the top 5 bikes. Top 5 bikes that personally I feel, probably hope so, they make it to the Indian market in 2019, early half of the 2019 year. So मैं क्या बोल रहा था, किस बारे में बात कर रहे थे? So the first bike on this list, it has to go to the most awaited, most hyped, most leaked bike I have seen in a very long while. It has to go to the KTM 390 Adventure. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there have been a lot of leaks, a lot of testing going around. I guess in Austria, I'm not sure, but a lot of leaks have surfaced which tell that the KTM 390 Adventure should be around the corner. It should launch anytime soon. Judging by these leaks, I can probably tell that the Adventure series is absolutely about just off-roading, and it's not even got to do anything with the highways. Although judging by the factory that it comes from, KTM, they make good engines, and I personally feel that the only thing that will be different in the bike compared to the regular Duke 390 should be the tires, the height of the frame, and the headlights. But I am no expert. Am I? Number 1 spot goes to the KTM 390 Adventure. Now let's look at the second one, shall we? Second spot on the list has to go to the KTM 790 Duke. Yes, I'm not sure which motor show it was, but KTM has revealed the 790, not the Adventure, the Duke 790. And as you can see from this video, it shares a lot of cues from the existing 390 Duke that we are used to. So it is probably a letdown, since you're paying like 6 to 7 lakhs for an 800cc Duke. You're expected to pay around 6 to 7 lakhs. That's a very strong margin, but at 6 to 7 lakhs, if you're getting the same design as the 390 Duke, that will be a disappointment to you guys. It will be to me. I mean, I expect more if I pay more, right? Not just by the performance, the looks matter as well. So yeah, the 790 Duke is also expected to launch by April 2019. Obviously looking forward to it. KTM fans, we look forward to all bikes that KTM has to launch. Your boy is back. So the third bike on this list. So the third manufacturer, the third bike that I'm going to discuss. The manufacturer has a very bad reputation when it comes to launching bikes. I think you guys know I'm talking about Honda. So Honda in this year's Auto Expo has revealed the CB300R. I guess that is the name, I'm not sure. The CB300R is expected to launch by April 2019, and it is a 300cc engine. You guys can see it looks quite good if you ask me, but again, it is Honda, so you cannot say if Honda will be actually launching a bike or not, because Honda is notorious for not launching a bike. We know what you did to the CBR 250 Honda. I will never forget that. 7 years you made people wait for that upgrade, for just a design upgrade. 7 years, Honda, you should pay attention to us, man. It hurt here. Idhar lagi, idhar. Now, time for the fourth bike. The fourth bike is an interesting one because it is from Suzuki and Suzuki GSX 250R. इतने लंबे नाम रखता है, पता नहीं क्या प्रॉब्लम क्या है उसको. So the Suzuki GSX 250R is expected to launch by 2019 April. And what are the specs? No idea. The 250cc engine and the rest will be a little bit different from the existing bikes. I mean, it is a saturation. It is supposed to be a sports. It's similar on the lines of Gixxer 150. The GSX 250R is an upgrade from the Gixxer 150 to a 250cc engine, which is expected to produce a lot more power, torque compared to the Gixxer. Gixxer, as we all know, is a very good bike. I've driven it, quite comfortable, quite powerful, can go anywhere you want, sturdy as well. And a 250 is expected to be, it's not expected, it's easy to assume that the 250 will be an upgrade, approximately 66% upgrade in power and torque in the ratio of the cc, if you ask me. That is our fourth pick on this list. Now coming to the fifth pick. Now the fifth pick. So the fifth bike we have on the list is the Imflux 1. Imflux, if you guys are not aware of the bike manufacturers, these guys are creating electric super bikes for the Indian market. So their aim is to have 10 million electric two-wheelers in India by the year 2027. This company was established in 2016 with the goal of creating electric super bikes, which, if you personally ask me, is a very great initiative, because I'm not hating people who are going electric. I know you guys like gasoline and everything, but it is the future, so it is inevitable. So Imflux 1 is expected to launch in 2019 April as well. On their website they have started a test ride, book your own test ride thing. So if you guys want, you can go ahead, register for their test ride, and whenever they have the bike in the market, you will be in the list of them testing it out. But the name says it all. It is a test ride. Register for a test ride link, man. So you know what you're going to do. You know what you're signing up for. You're signing up for a test ride. Too much pressure on me right now. So Imflux 1. So what is this bike all about? This bike is an intelligent bike. What is Imflux? So some of the stats about this bike. This bike has a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour. It can go from 0 to 100 in just 3 seconds. Amazing, man. To be honest, that is kick-ass. It has a peak torque of 84 Newton meter of torque at 8,400 RPM. It's not bad. The bike is expected to cost around 5 to 6 lakhs. It will lie in that range. It is not a CC engine, so I'm not sure how do they define it. I mean, basically based on the top speed, maybe the motor, the battery life. I'm not sure about the charging station, they have installed it or not, if you can install it at home. It is not your everyday bike, it is not something that we are used to. It is a totally new concept, totally new thing, and I'm excited for it. So the Imflux 1 is also expected to launch in April 2019, and boy, we are going to check it out, don't worry. So with that, we have completed the list of the top 5 most anticipated bikes by me in 2019. But apart from these bikes, there are a few honorable mentions which I'd like to point out. Number 1 would be the 650 twins. Yes, although the 650 twins, the Interceptor 650 and the Continental GT 650 have already been launched, but they have not come to the Indian market yet. They are expected to come by the end of 2018. So basically you can say, since it is India and the thing goes according to your timeline, you can expect this bike to be in Indian markets by the first half of 2019. I am really excited for that. The second honorable mention would have to go to, so I'm not sure if this is it's just I see news hai, yeah, it is actually going to happen, but Norton, the British manufacturer, is expected to launch their bikes in India, and that is supposed to happen by April. Norton has a lineup of 3 bikes that are expected to launch in India. But if that happens, so you can expect some good competition in the Indian two-wheeler market, and we are going to have a lot of fun. The competition is what creates a demand, and the demand is what makes and pushes the manufacturers to go beyond what they were already providing to the customers. So that is how you know that the Indian two-wheeler segment is going to grow to its peak heights when the competition is coming to this country. Where is the BMW? I have not seen a single 310R or the 310GS on the road. Has BMW started delivery? What is the status of the BMW? I would like to know that. I'm sorry to say this, but people are not buying the BMW. Where are you, BMW? Where are you? I would like more and more manufacturers to come and establish the two-wheeler manufacturing plants in India, and let's create a demand, man. Let's push the boundaries. Let's make this country full of some of the most beautiful two-wheelers out there. Also leave a comment if you think, I don't think this bike is going to launch. I don't give a damn if that bike launches. I am waiting for that bike. You should have covered that bike. So this video is basically some of the bikes that I am waiting for. So yeah, I'm sorry if I did not cover some of the bikes that you guys wanted to. Probably next video we'll cover them. So with that, we come to the end of today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for liking, thank you for watching, thank you for liking. I already said that, thank you for liking. I assume you guys have liked it. Please like it. So with that, we come to the end of today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do subscribe to the channel if you want more. We'll probably put a good video soon. So with that, we come to the end. I'll see you guys next week, ladies and gentlemen. Bye bye.